What is up, everybody? Good afternoon. Give me a moment. I feel like my opening line all the time is give me a moment as I share that we are live, because that's what I do at the beginning of every time I go live, as I share out that we're live. So that would make sense, right? So give me a moment as I share that we're live. Another moment, guys. So many things to log into. Log into trade rooms and Facebook and YouTube. Everything's got to log in and share. Got to love social media, right? All right. And here we go. So what's up, everybody? I'm here going to do a watch list for you guys. Usually I'm waking up from a nap as I start to do the watch list video for you guys. Sometimes it takes like 15-20 minutes or so for me to wake back up. It's a cycle every day, right? Wake up every morning, talk to you guys for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? You get super tired, then you want to go to sleep, you take a nap, you wake back up, and then I come out and talk to you guys for another hour, which then makes me want to go back to sleep again. It's exhausting talking all the time and for a few hours, so we're trying again to help you guys and really help you understand this whole concept and see that, guys, this is the trading lifestyle, right? This is trading life. It's not all about what you see on Instagram and YouTube, and it takes hard work, right? It's not hanging out on beaches and driving in Maseratis and piles of cash and private jets and paying for models to market your company. It's about doing this stuff every single day. Support, resistance, patterns, trading, helping people to become better traders, right? And this is trader's life, right? Going and teaching and staring at computer screens, right? It'd be easier, like I was saying to you earlier, guys, today. It'd be so much easier to just kind of turn off the thumbnail here. You don't even see me. Just kick back on my couch and just say pop in every few minutes or so, taking a look at this pattern. Yeah, it looks good. Maybe I'll get into it. Market's choppy. Go back on mute, watch some Netflix, hang outside in the lounge chair by the pool. But that's not our style, guys. Our style is to try to help you and really go into it, because if you can learn these skills, guys, this is a skill that you can learn from a lifetime. We were saying it earlier, to support, resistance, patterns, trend lines. All of this stuff helps you to be able to understand trading more, to be able to manage your risk. And again, we all want the rewards when trading, but it's most important to be able to define your risk, accept that, just to basically define and accept that risk before entering into any trade, right? The rewards are great, but the rewards, there are no guarantees, right? That's why we trade in probabilities, and you have to be able to manage that risk and accept it before you enter into any trades. All right, so that being said, I'm going to try and get this done in about 45 minutes or so for you guys, both the daily and the swing watch list, because then I got to go. My friend's in town. He's making a music video. So I'm going to go help him, and he's doing some drone footage and all that stuff. So he needs, I guess I'm a grip. I guess that's the term I would use. I'm the grip. Get me this or get me that. Do this. Fix my tripod. Lock it down. All that good stuff. But it's fun. We have a good time. He's in from Nashville. So he'll be leaving in a couple days. So that's what I'm doing tonight after I finish this video for you guys. So let's get into it here. We'll go right into the daily watch list. Again, going back to things, price right here. Where is price? It's right here. A big overall symmetrical triangle, and price is smack dab still in this symmetrical triangle, which is so annoying, right? We just want this price to just break out or break down, right? Choose a direction, but it just wants to grind in this symmetrical triangle, and hence makes trading frustrating when it goes to the side, you know? So you like to have it go up like this or down like this or up like this. This is when it gets crazy. Very difficult, right? Trading sideways. Right over in here, trading sideways. But, hey, this is the market, right? Got to roll with the punches. And, yeah, so this is trading. All right, so now I'll finally get into the watch list. So Naked, NAKD, look at this. Completely trades sideways, garbage stock, pumps up, big high wave candle. It's just, ugh. When I see this, I don't even like continuation days on this. Sometimes I'll put them on if there's nothing to really look at, but you're just like, garbage, man. Look at this. $1 goes up to $11, and then, you know, if you're a beginner trader, you're going to hear everybody, you know, other places and chat rooms say, "Oh my God, you see Naked today? Look at how that moved up. Man, you missed out on that move." And then, you know, new traders come in and be like, "Oh man, I missed that move. Maybe there's a continuation day. Let me buy it now," and you get trapped. Right? Look at this. Trade sideways, big high wave candle, which shows major indecision. Could it go up again? Sure. Could it go down again? Absolutely. It's just, I'm just not a fan of those. High wave candles are just really, I don't like them. This is stuff I like to see, right? You know, stock kind of moves up, might have some potential, you know, to maybe get another pop. I'm not saying I like this one totally. I'm looking at it maybe because right up here, let me actually look at the hourly first. Yeah, so now you can see a bull flag on the hourly above the moving average lines. You can see it is overextended for sure. Again, these are garbage stocks, pump and dump stocks. But when you're day trading a pump and dump stock, you're looking for volatility, get at 10, 15, 20 cent pop. So this one may, not saying it is, there is a lot of volume here. It is overextended. May want to try and get a pop over $1. So I want to see if this thing will pop above it. Again, has a history of doing nothing, this garbage stock, all the way up to $13 and then completely dumping. So this, even though it's overextended, might have a chance to pump. And if it pumps, there might be some volatility that goes with it. So let's put this one on the watch list and say at or above 90 cents. 0.90 cents. So watch if this, let's see, watch if stock gets a pump over $1, has a history of pumping. So JBCT, we'll put that over here. JBCT. I also want to make sure I don't have, I'm going to delete this one and this one over here. I like to refresh and start my alerts. So JBCT. So watch if it can pump up over $1. Again, it could go, I mean, look, it's a pump and dump. So it could pump and, or it could easily dump. It's hard to kind of predict resistance, support and resistance on it. It's just, it's a pump and dump. CLPS, nope. Ford, nope. NEPT. Do you see some support around 359? It's at, I believe, not all-time highs. It still can move up to, you know, you got some resistance around $5. a bit overextended. This could be one to watch for a pullback. Might be no shares to short on thinkorswim, so I try to avoid those at times. Sometimes I'll put them on if there's nothing to look at. So I'm going to avoid that one right now. So this one, for life, we can see, so it's above the moving average lines. You can see some support right here on that 122 area. Now on the daily, I'm going to watch right up here. There's some resistance right around that 164. So this might be trying to, maybe it'll get some continuation to move up over here with some resistance around 164. So let's do this. 128. So watch for potential continuation with resistance at 50 SMA around 164. Right, watch for potential continuation with resistance at 50 SMA, that purple line right around 164. That is for life, L-I-F-E. NBEV, let's take a look at the hourly. So it's above the moving average lines on the hourly. Might be trying to get a pop up. Again, a bit overextended. Want to seek it above that 200 SMA. I believe this is a pot stock. It is kind of holding its highs. Again, overextended. I'd expect a pullback as well. You can see that 228 area support. I know it's a little bit overextended for me. I'm not going to put that one on. Good old Choof. This is one I was talking about the other day. The Choof stock. I just want to say Choof. At all-time highs. Big cut pattern. One up. It's above a 110 marker. It's really kind of no man's land. I don't like when a stock, I don't have an area of resistance for it to run. So, I'm not a fan of that. MSIG is a marijuana stock. You can see some resistance around 37, 43 cents. Holding right here. You know, let's go to the hourly. Not a huge room to run, but again, it's a 37-cent stock. So this might be trying to continue up. So this is one to keep an eye on if you want to trade a cheaper stock. So let's put an alert at or above. I'll put 32 cents. So 32 at or above. So pot stock, watch if pumps up with resistance around 37 cents. I say pumps up because these are pump and dumps. Until they're proven otherwise, these are penny stock, pump and dumps. It is a marijuana stock, you know, so there's a chance. Again, 5 cents, not a big deal, but, you know, if you bought 5,000 shares of a 30 or 40 cent stock, you know, 5 cents times 5,000 shares, that could be $250. Or if you buy more, it could be more, right? So MSIG, it could pump up even higher as well. But again, just be aware, this is a pump and dump stock. It could go higher, kind of a cup, maybe a handle pattern. Watch if it can pump up. DNR. This one's one to look at. Resistance at 475. You can see higher lows being formed. Kind of has, oh, look at this, double bottom. Bottom here, potential reversal. It's above, you can see some support right here on that 450-ish area. Now I go to the daily, you know. If it can get above that 475, this thing might have some room to pop and get above. So you can see this is looking a little bit nicer. It's been kind of trending upwards. It's not your typical pump and dump penny stock. Let's see if there's any resistance. This thing could really break out if it can get above that 480-ish area. Right over here, this thing could potentially rip and break out. So you can see big cup pattern. So let me see here if price can get above. Let's do this. Let me zoom in. Do this. So watch for potential continuation and see if price can break out above 475. So again, watch for some potential continuation. Look at this cup and handle. Go over to the weekly. You can see right here that 475. If that can break out above 475, it might have a decent breakout. So that's DNR. Very slow mover. It is a higher float stock. So just be aware of that. DNR. So higher float just means, you know, it's more of a slower grind, not as much of a pump and dump, which also could be good, you know, a safer way to maybe scalp 10 or 15 or 20 cents rather than it pumping and dumping really quickly on you. All right, so ADAP. So we can see right here some resistance around 1375, 1463. Needs to get above that, let's say that $13 area right over in here. Let's look at the hourly charts. It's above the moving average lines. So if it can get above $13, look for a potential pump up between 13, you can see 1375-ish area. I'd even say 1350. So I'd say 1350 area and then 1375, kind of $14. So I'd say between $13.50 to $14 if it can pump up, so, or move up. So let's do this. At or above. So watch for potential continuation with resistance around between $13.50 to $14. So ADAP, see if it get above $13, and you have some resistance, right? $13.50, $13.75, $14. Again, right up through these areas here, but you know, on a $13 stock, if you could make the, you know, potentially 50 cents or more, not so bad. You can see, you know, might be forming. It's not an ascending triangle quite. It kind of fell back over here, but you know, kind of maybe, yeah, it's not even an inverse head and shoulders either. I don't really love the pattern, but just again, see, you know, if you can buy a higher price stock if it can move up 50 cents, take 50 cent share profit, you know, 1,000 shares of that would be $500. Not so bad. We're looking for that movement to be able to capitalize and make scalps. All right, let's see what everybody's saying here. Evening. Frank says, evening, just watched your live stream from this morning. Keep it up. I appreciate your efforts. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. That makes me feel good. And Nadine, hey, Lucian, thanks for all the support. We need it. Thank you. I need it too. Yeah, just because I'm talking to you guys and teaching you doesn't mean I don't need the support. It can be very lonely talking to a mic 2 hours at a time, you know, at a clip. It's, you don't know if people listen, if you're helping them, you know. So I appreciate the encouragement too. So thank you for that. All right, so we have some resistance right here on Fate at 1345. my kind of almost a double bottom-ish pattern, or an inverse head and shoulders. Head right here, left shoulder, right shoulder, neckline. Let's go to the hourly. Yeah, kind of bull flagging, or you have this bull flag right at the top of that cup and handle. Big cup and handle on an hourly. This one might have a chance to break out like that. So you want to find these patterns. So at or above 13. So cup and handle on 1 hour. Watch for potential continuation with resistance around 1450-ish. All right, so Fate, watch if it can get above 1350-ish, or 1350 right here. Resistance around 1450. Oh, that's on the 30-minute. Let me go to the 1 hour. Still, there you go. Cup and handle on a 1 hour. There we go. Still the same. Go to the daily. Right up, right on there. 14. I'll put it to 14, maybe 1445. There we go. Fate. All right, let's take a look at AGEN. No, DS. That's a potential short right there. So let's remove the drawings here. Right at $8, right around right below $8, pulling back. You can see some support right around that 720-ish, then down here around 693. Let's see, at all-time highs. Overextended on the daily. Shares to short that ETB with Think or Swim. So this is one to potentially watch for a short. Definitely has room to move down. So DS at or below 794. Put overextended potential short below $8 with support around 730-ish. Around 730-ish. At or below. So you can see rejected $8. You know, maybe it gets a pop above. If it pops above and comes back down, potential short down to right around the 730-ish, right around there. You know, and a little bit below. So a lot of potential reward on a short on that if it pulls back. I like that one, DS. All right, so now, potential reversal if it can get above the 200 SMA, but it's a little too close for me right now, so I'm not going to put that on for JKS. So this one I might take a look at. So you can kind of see, this is kind of a, let's see right here. Kind of a bigger overall cup handle pullback right here, holding its highs here. If it can get above that 304 area, another kind of cup here. There's room to run up to that 350-ish area. So this has room to run. I am going to put that one on right so you can see kind of a bigger, again, sometimes you have to just kind of put these bottoms together, right? And picture this as a big cup handle over here and see if it'll move. It's got some potential to room to move. So bigger overall cup and handle. Watch for potential continuation with resistance around 350. Also be aware, this is a very high flow stock, so this thing could slowly grind up, right? Might not pump right up to 350. It might be a slow grinder, stuff like that. Again, if you're looking to make, you know, a 10 or 15 or 20 cent scalp and it goes up, that's what you're looking for. You know, so you can either make it on a higher or medium float stock, or you can do it on a quicker low float stock. It's all a matter of your preference. Don't like it. No, I don't know if I like this one either. This is ADT. Let's see. Possibly. Let's go over to the daily again. I'm just not a big fan of the pattern with this one, so I'm not sure. Again, always trying to look for patterns. You can see here, cron, right? There's a pattern. I'm not a fan of symmetrical triangles. I just do not like these. They just get bounced all around. It's just not. I'm not good with symmetrical triangles. But as you can see, price is in the middle, smack dab of a symmetrical triangle. All right, so this one I might look at for ASNA. Bull flag here, bull flag goes up, then it completely dumps down over here, but it's getting above the 9 moving average. It's above the moving average lines here. I can see clear resistance around that 474 marker. So this one has some room to potentially go up to 474. Again, no guarantee that it will, but it might be holding support here and may have a chance of continuing up. So we will put at or above. So watch for potential continuation with resistance at 474. That is for ASNA. So it's this stuff, right? Like to see it hold the moving average lines. I can see there's a potential for it to move. You know, I can see a clearly defined resistance. I can see it's been kind of, you know, this one's been kind of moving up for a little while and for a while in an uptrend. I can see again holding support. So these are things I like to see and also finding patterns. This might be a reversal or a continuation pattern up. That's again my thought when I see a stock like that and put it on the watch list. All right, so that's the daily watch list for tomorrow. Let's go to do the potential swing trade watch list and see if there's anything good to look at. Clear my charts. And I can see a inverse head and shoulders. Bam, look at this. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. Bam, right there, extends up right there. Love the pattern. So that's what I'm looking for. Abercrombie and Fitch. And then also there's a, now I got to see here. Let's open this up. Open interest. Yep, there's open interest, tight bid-ask spread. So you can see, okay, there's, you know, 700, 1,000, 2,000 open interest over in here. Then I look at the bid-ask spread. You know, I can see right over in here, 10 cents, 9 cents, 8 cents. You know, so I look at this and I'm like, aha. And then I can see a pattern, inverse head and shoulder. Here's a top here, room to run. All right, that's what I'm going to put on the watch list, A and F. Doesn't mean it's going to go up, but that's my thought process when I look at these. So So inverse head and shoulders. So 27.53. There we go. Inverse head and shoulders. Watch for continuation with resistance at 29.20. Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, look at that big cup and handle right here too as well. Man, that's looking really nice. So I like the look of Abercrombie and Fitch right now. All right, so THO, nope. Let's take a look at the hourly on this one. Possible if it can get above that 200 SMA. It's a little bit choppier up in here for me though, so I don't like that overall for WLL. No. Although, let's take a look at the hourly on this one for Noble Energy. Possible. I'm just not a huge fan. I like, again, find more of the patterns, make it a little bit easier. This is a cup and handle right there, but it's a little bit too choppy for me. Cup, handle sideways, right? Right? So, again, just to show you guys patterns. You guys see kind of that handle within the cup. But you can see this handle's been really messy trading sideways. So I'm not a huge fan of that. Here we go. Another cup and handle. All right, let me do this. Actually, let's do this. Handle. See that? Top of the cup right over here. So top of the cup broke out. Now it's kind of forming this handle formation over here. Now you can see all this choppiness over here has to break out. I mean, it's got some room, but it can hit the top of that channel around 2150. So it's a little, not as much room for it to run as I would like it to. So I'm not going to put that on. But that's what you're looking for, right? You got to draw these trend lines, find these patterns, and look for the right setups. Don't like it. Nope, don't like it. I'm going to remove the drawings. Wow, look at that big cup. You can see resistance right around that 33.66. Big cup. Just right in that 9 EMA. Let's take a look at the daily. Man. Another big cup here. Right around that 30. What's that? 32.86, pulling back up to. This one could go either way right now. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. It could actually, you can see possibly 920 crossing up to 33.70. There's a potential. Man, it's tricky, this one. Let me look at the options chains. Yeah, so that kind of just killed it for me. So I was really potentially considering this one over here, but then when I go to options chains, look, there's no open interest anywhere, right? So then, good, that made my decision for me. I don't want to put it on. See that 25.59 over here. See if we can get above that area. I'm going to look over here. All right, so there's some room for it to run up to potentially $27 and then $27.73. Might be trying to continue up. You can see a left shoulder head, kind of a right shoulder, so kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Now let's look at the options chains. So now we can see, all right, open interest, bunch of open interest, really tight bid ask spreads. So this is one I would actually, and there was some cheaper options on it too. It's not that expensive. You know, you can see 2-cent spread, 4-cent spread. So lots of open interest, very tight bid ask spread, not that expensive. There's a chance for it to run, you know, there's room for it to run up to that 27 area. Let's look at the hourly again. Might be trying to break out above that 25.59 level. It's above the moving average lines. So that's one, again, definitely as a go to keep on the watch list. So I'll put CIEN down over here. So watch for potential continuation with room with resistance around $27. All right, that is CIEN. So watch for potential continuation with resistance right around that 27 marker. Moving average lines are bullish. Price may continue up on the hourly if it can get above that 27.56 level. Watch for some resistance around $27. So there's a potential for it to run up to, you know, $1.50 or so. Doesn't mean it's going to, but there's the potential. And that's why we put it on the watch list. All right, let's take a look on another scan. Nope, too overextended. Look at that in a monthly. Wicked overextended. Yikes. Big cup handle over here. Man, that's got some room on the monthly up to that $42. Let me look at the weekly. 37. It's room for it to run up to 37 on 37.44 on the weekly. So on the daily, this one you can see a big cup. Look at that. It's pulling back a little bit right around here. You can see that handle. All right, you guys see that handle? Cup, handle there. Gets to the top of the cup. Breaks out a little bit. Pulls back. It's indecision now. Again, traders are aware of these patterns. Another big cup on the weekly, just breaking back, pulling back a little bit. There's room for it to run up to that 37 level if it can continue upwards. Let's look at options. Options, lots of open interest. You know, here's a 10-cent bid-ask spread. 30 cents, a little bit too much for me. 20 cents, borderline. 15 cents, better. 20 cents. And so this is one might be worth keeping eye on. Again, the pattern, the cup, the handle might have some potential continuation, has some movement up to that 37.40-ish area, or some room to run. I'll put up to about 37-ish. So it's one to keep an eye on. So let's do this. Cup and handle on the daily. Watch for potential continuation with resistance around 37 if continues. All right, so that's MUR. So there we go. So we have our daily watch list, our swing trade watch list for tomorrow. As you guys can see, we're always looking for patterns, whether it's patterns on these bigger, higher price stocks or on our daily watch list. Then we're looking for these same similar patterns on intraday charts. And then you, again, determine your risk before entering in any trade. Again, before you enter a trade, determine what your risk reward is. If you only have the potential to make $1, but you're risking $2 to get there, that's not good. You want, again, on these bigger price stocks, at least a 2-to-1 profit loss ratio. So if you're looking to make $2, or let's rephrase this, if you're risking $1 on a trade, if it goes against you, you need the ability to make at least $2. You know, if you're risking on a day trade or scalp and you're looking to make, you know, 50, let me rephrase it. If you're risking 50 cents on a low float stock, but you only have the potential to make 10, that's terrible. That's a negative 5-to-1, right? So if you're risking 10 cents for the potential to make 50, that's good, 5-to-1. If you're risking at least 10 cents, you need the ability to at least make 20 cents. Again, you don't know what a stock's going to do, but you have to, through support and resistance, create those probabilities and say, okay, if it goes against me, you got to always have that at least 2-to-1 profit loss ratio. And then you determine, again, are you a swing trader, long-term trader, or an intraday trader? Are you a quick scalper? Are you going to trade the low floaters, the medium floaters, the high floaters? Regardless of what you're doing, it's still the same concept. Determining support and resistance, always determining your risk management. Never take a trade unless you have at least a 2-to-1 profit loss ratio, and never risk more than you have the potential to make. All right. So if you're new, again, we also suggest never trade with real money. Ever, 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 until you've made hundreds or at least a couple hundred practice trades on a virtual account. And this is going to drive me nuts why I can't move. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay. My OCD didn't like that letter missing on my charts. All right, guys. So again, if you're not a member of our community, come and join us. You can see our website over here, bullishbears.com. Links are below. We have our day trading, swing trading, futures room. Great places for you to practice and learn with other traders. We do our watch lists every single night. 4 times a week we do swing trade watch list. 5 days a week we do daily watch list, and 2-3 times, maybe more, we do watch list videos. We have thousands of dollars worth of courses to help you get started for free. I said that right. They are free. And now will be my time that I'll throw out a joking comment that may offend somebody listening, but my offensive, I'll actually warn it, right? I'll warn you this time. So rather than joking, I'll say, hey, I might make a joke right now that you might not like. My joke is going to be, hey, if you think free is not worth it, then we'll send you our email and you can pay us if you'd like, right? Some people might, if I didn't say that joke, I'd be like, hey, free courses, some people don't like that they're free. So here's my natural state, right? So here's what I'm not thinking before I'm prefacing a joke. Hey guys, we have free courses over here on our website right here. Some people don't like free and they think, only if you pay for it, it's valuable. So guess what? I'll give you my email address. You can send us some cash if you find that more valuable, right? If I say it that way, sometimes people are like, that guy was a jerk the way he just said it. So that's why I said, hey guys, I might say something that you might not like in this joke here. So we have courses over here and they're free. But if you feel better giving us money, we'll be glad to give you our email address and you can give us money, right? Oh boy, I say that, guys, because sometimes I have a tendency that people don't like jokes. But I'm a joker. And for those of you guys that like my jokes, welcome, and hopefully you're happy. For those of you that don't, this will be another joke again. Go pay somebody else $200 that would be glad to not joke all day long, but take your $200 or $150 of your car payment a month in membership fees. Again, that was actually kind of a joke, but I was actually kind of serious why I said that too. Because there are lots of people that would love to take your car payment a month each month, never joke with you, and barely teach you anything. And then you got to give them maybe thousands of dollars, like your down payment on a car, where they can really teach you that stuff, right? Teach you the good secrets, and they're not going to joke with you at all, right? There are a lot of gurus out there that would love to not joke with you and take your down payment on a car and to help you get started. So right here, we're going to save you your down payment on your car. If you'd like to take them, we have our free courses over here. And so again, you can see right here, we're only $10 a month. What did RR over said? Disclaimer alert. If it's free, it's for me. Membership is worth it. Do it. Thanks for the advice today. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. You know, sometimes that motto works. If it's free, it's for me. And other times it doesn't. With us, we believe, hey, if it's for free, it's definitely for you. Because, I mean, if you guys, honestly, you don't even need to take the courses. Even just like literally, just give you an example. Let me click on my candlestick course. Right over here. You got to think, oh boy, this course is free. There must be a catch, right? These bullish bears, they might be a scam. I don't know if that free course is going to be worth it. Let me go look. And you can see just, oh, video here, video here. Let me see, how many videos are there? Oh, wow. Still going. And still going. And still going. And still going. 30 videos in one course. Those videos can't be real. Well, let's go see over here. Let's pick on a random one over here. And we have an ad here with people in front of a jet plane. Oh, boy. Oh, you got to love it. Oh, look. Inverse head and shoulders. What is an inverse head and shoulders? Let me play it.
Hey, friends. Lucian here.
Oh, that's me. Right? There you go. An 18-minute video. So now you have about 30 videos in one course right here on YouTube explaining in a candlestick patterns course. No catch, guys. It's one out of about 30. And also about, I don't even know, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 courses to help you get started. So if you guys feel better, if you're one of those people that likes to pay, again, shoot us an email. We'll give you our PayPal. You could wire us some money if you feel better. All right, guys. Again, last but not least, subscribe. Links below, or you can click on our subscribe button. We're $10 a month. Again, if you think $10 is too cheap, that can't be worth it. I'm skeptical. Again, shoot us an email. I'll send you our PayPal. If you want to give us $150, $200, $500 a month, we'll take it. Right? And if you're somebody that says, I want a free trial, $10 a month, that's your free trial. Right? There you go. No discounts, guys. $10, that is your discount. Or $99 for a year if you want to prepay. So that's it, guys. I managed to get through about 48 minutes with probably about 2 to 3 minutes of joking. So maybe I'm getting a little bit better on my odds here. All right. Thanks, guys. You have a wonderful day. Thanks, William. And I will see you guys all in the morning. Enjoy.